Hey everyone, we are here to talk about Jessica Jones Season 2, specifically, where were the Defenders, her super teammates that we just saw them all together a few months ago? Curiously absent, nary a mention of them. David, thoughts?
It was a little frustrating because I actually thought one of my favorite parts about the Defenders was the chemistry that the cast had together. Whenever they were together in a room, especially the scenes I think in the restaurant, towards the middle part of the season, it was just fun. I love their banter, their camaraderie, and the fact that Season 2 Jessica Jones doesn't really mention them at all. I mean, we get a glimpse of Foggy, we get a mention of Rand Industries, but none of the actual Defenders, and it's just kind of surprising because they're all in New York City. And there's no cameos at all, which is it's actually pretty shocking to me.
After spending so much time kind of trying to interconnect those stories to build up to Defenders, and yes, this is a very personal story for Jessica this season. Obviously she's the star of the show, and it's not to like undermine her agency or anything like that, but she's dealing with a super-powered villain threat in the form of Alyssa. You would think maybe her buddy Luke Cage, who showed up in Jessica Jones Season 1, might have come in handy there, going up against somebody who's even stronger than Jessica. At least Luke would have been a logical kind of inclusion, I think.
I mean, that's a good point, Jim. I mean, even just like from a practical point of actually helping her out, giving her a hand in this. Of course, Jessica can handle herself, and Trish kicks a little butt this season. But, and again, even if not for a practical sense, just like an acknowledgement that the characters exist in this world. I mean, I think I would have been satisfied with maybe Jessica getting a text message from Matt. I thought there was a point in Defenders where she and Matt go off and they do a little investigating, a little detective work together. And again, I love their banter, their camaraderie there. Even just like a text from Matt being like, oh, I don't have time for him or something, just throwing him off. I mean, even that's just enough to acknowledge, but it's like the Defenders didn't even happen.
Yeah.
And almost like it didn't happen, which I'm not sure why, but I mean, one of the reasons, sorry, maybe we do have an inkling of that, is that Kristen Ritter did come out on Vulture and said that she doesn't think that they're going to do a Season 2 of Defenders. She's not 100% on that, of course, but that's her feeling. Even though she'd love to do another season, she's definitely committed to Jessica Jones, but maybe that's why. Maybe they're trying to brush the Defenders under the rug, and these heroes are going to exist in their own world.
That would be a strange choice, but I think in terms of Jessica Jones, she did make these new allies, and she did kind of learn the value of teamwork in Defenders, and for no other reason than simply just having an ally, a good ally, when she seemed so kind of alone and vulnerable in terms of being kind of outmatched by the villain of this piece, or at least, needing an extra set of hands to help get something done. Just even calling up Luke, or even just, shoot, dude, Foggy showed up. Did we need him? No, I think any of those other people would have helped. But I don't know. I think hopefully going forward we would see at least some of these characters kind of pop up for no other reason than to acknowledge that what happened between them mattered and will have some sort of lasting effect. Because otherwise, why the hell did we sit through all that just to pay it off with Defenders? Well, that's what we thought about the absence of the Defenders in Jessica Jones Season 2. For more on Jessica Jones Season 2, check out our review of the season premiere, plus David and Joshua's conversation about the villains of this season. And as always, be sure to follow and subscribe wherever you like to watch IGN.